travel the world.
Went to my local pub and the staff were there. I said to one of the lads, nice lad, mate, face mask on, like the change from one. And I said, Chris, you don't have to actually wear that, do you? He said, well, technically. He said, actually, we share food, so I do. I said, but the rest of them have got them face shields on, you know? And I said, what's the point of that? algorithm. They've got it all wrong. And I've had this problem now for 20 years. And I wonder if the people today talking about this one that the Department of Education used, I wonder if they've got the same sort of programmer that's done all the mapping. You know,
Well, from what we've read, I think you might be right, John.
yeah, I think we've been sat in a basement under the Thames, you know, doing this. When I take my car, this Electro, for MOT, it yeah, yeah. And, you know, I just can't understand these algorithms. They're supposed to be wonderful. Wonderful. And they're going to replace everybody at the BBC with them, I've heard.
Well, it would be no bad thing. At least, if not else, it'd make the place interesting, wouldn't it?
It would, as long as that new fella isn't listening to you this evening. No, I think you'll be safe. In
I
fact,
suspect you won't be listening to it. I think he'll join the rest of society and ignore this programme completely.
yeah. Anyway, I hope this programmer, wherever it is that does the mapping, I hope he's not designing missile systems, you know, to take out Wuhan in China and Moscow. Otherwise, they might be going around in circles.
Well, we're okay there because our missile systems, if we wanted to use them, we have to get permission off America. You know, we have to ask our man.
Oh, of course we do, yeah. Yeah.
So we're all right because the Yanks won't let us use them. Unless we pay them some money, and we haven't got any money, so we're knackered.
Well, we've got to buy their old stock as well. We've got to give them loads of money for their old stock.
Yeah, it's the only way.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope this chap's found out before he does too much damage.
It's already done it, John. We're good to talk to you. How do, Michael? You look a bit like Muppets, I must admit. I think they are going round in circles. If you listen to Question Time today, it was atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. The pair of them. Well, yeah, they don't, I won't say they don't tell the truth, but they don't answer the question that they are asked. I think they already go there for their haircuts. The pair of them. I mean, Boris's hair is a state, but I mean, Trump's is just ludicrous. Keir Starmer, the leader of the Labour Party, Sir Keir Starmer, his hair is coiffed. It looks like he puts it on like a helmet in the morning. Yeah, he was in a suit yesterday. He looked like he was going to court. It really cheered me up, and then I found out he wasn't. I'd prefer he went on Celebrity, You're Not Ever Coming Out Again. That'd be better, wouldn't it? Good on you, Michael. Always a joy. Have a good night, mate. How do, Judith?
Oh, good evening, Alan. I'm the lady that's moving in the process of moving. Before I ask you a question, what is an algorithm?
In in simplistic terms, and that's the best I can manage, to be honest, it's a
Right.
computer program given a specific job to do of predicting and analysing events as represented by numbers.
Are these put into washers or microwaves or anything?
Not really. They do put programs in washers and microwaves and things like that, but that's probably not really an algorithm because they don't analyse things. They just make things happen. So it says when you press button 5, this happens, and then a whole things follow after it. But an algorithm analyses data is the easiest
Right.
way for me to describe it anyway.
Yeah. Right. Problem. Help, Alan, help. I'm
Okay.
changing my name to Jill of all trades. Right. I'm not fully computer literate. I've been on several courses and this C19 phase, you've had to be able to use it far more and know more than what I'm capable of. Right, well, was it fortnight? Week last Sunday, I went to a certain retailer and ordered several items. Some I could bring home with me, but a large item I couldn't. So I gave them the address of where I'm moving to, and they couldn't bring up a postcode.
Right.
My daughter lives in the same area, and they couldn't even bring her postcode. And for delivery to take place, they drop it at a place that has a postcode.
Yeah.
In the end, I gave this postcode, and it's being delivered here. But one can imagine that it's rather a hectic time, and I've never known me accumulate so much blooming stuff I've got. It's not practical for it to come here, because it means then that I've got to get somebody to take it to my new place.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried going on the web page and even live chat, and the thing was going round and round saying, 13 minutes live chat, and that didn't go down at all, the numbers. I've rang several numbers that I have of the company, and all of them did not give me the option of what I want to happen. And the phone call is ended very, very quickly. There's no human being that I can speak to.
Okay, well, first of all, we need to get to the reason there wasn't a postcode for... Is it a new area?
No,
Well, by that I mean, are they new properties?
no.
Well,
No,
clearly
there's
the
nothing
shop...
in there. We've been to, my son went up to the post office to check, and the postcode they recognised, but they said the company haven't updated their systems. But it's
No,
been
that's
there
exactly what I...
40 years.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say, that it's the company that we're delivering the goods on, in your case not doing, that are at fault because their system is out of date or faulty. And
Yeah.
you get that sometimes.
Yeah.
And of course, for them to update it takes time, effort, and therefore money.
Yeah.
So I mean, yes, you say you're going to get it delivered to your current address.
Yeah. Which is,
Now,
I mean,
what's...
looking on the long view, Alan, is I do use this service quite a lot because I haven't got a vehicle. I stopped driving a couple of years ago. There isn't a vehicle in the family, and I do rely on goods being delivered from this particular firm. And it's going to mean that if they're not going to recognise my new postcode, I will not be dealing with them in the future.
That's the right decision. That's their problem.
So I just don't know what to do about it.
in terms of the future, deal with companies that have got your postcode on record.
Yeah.
It's that simple. So
Yeah.
if they say, sorry, we don't know that place exists, say, fine, can't buy it then. Keep it. Bye. They'll soon change the tune.
Yeah, I'm wondering, she was on the radio about 12:30. A lady was having problems with another company that delivers. And it was...
Well, but the delivery companies all get an awful lot of problems because they all, at the moment, are as busy as hell and delivering all over the country hour after hour after hour. So there are going to be problems. If you have a million things happening, then there are going to be problems for somebody in that million. So they all get complaints every day.
Yeah.
Your complaint seems to be that their system is out of date, and all you do then is buy off somebody else.
Yeah, but not being able to speak to a human being that if you're pricking, they'll bleed.
Well, in the end, if you have difficulty as a customer, stop being the customer.
Which I'm going to do.
Well, that's the answer. Just have nothing to do with them.
Yeah. I'm going to have to do that.
Well, yeah, of course you are.
Right, Helen. Okie dokie.
It's that simple. I mean, honestly, if they haven't updated their system and they're relying on selling stuff that they will deliver, then unfortunately they're not going to be able to deliver it. And so you just say, well, keep it then. I'll keep my money. You keep the fridge or whatever the hell it is, and I'll go and buy one somewhere else.
Yeah, well, what I'm going to do is there's no way I can divert this at all. When the e-driver comes on the 6th, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, I'm not accepting it.
I'm not sure you can do that legitimately.
Right.
You've already bought it and asked them to deliver it to your property, your current property. So that is, had you done that when you were buying it and said, if you can't deliver it where I want it to go, I don't want it.
Yeah, I should have done.
But we have to do with what there is. You've paid for it. He'll say, we've delivered it. We've done what you've asked. There's nothing wrong with it. We haven't failed you in any way.
Yeah.
The agreement is that you bought that and we would bring it here. You bought it, we brought it. So telling them to take it away again is because it's not a mail order purchase. You could do that if you bought it on the internet or something, but you didn't. You went in the shop and bought it.
That's right.
So you're not protected by that mail order protection service.
Right, I do pay...
the cats have all gone out now, so I shall end the stream.
3 months, 6 months.
See you later.
That is why I used the firm. So
that doesn't really have...
It